Hello, YouTube. Before you join iGenius, consider the following. These are announcements that were made on March 4th and 5th of 2025 regarding the price of iGenius stock. So to speak, it is a penny stock currently trading at 2 cents a share. I did see this coming, although I cannot prove it to you because apparently I did not make a video about it. But I went on record by sending an email to the great and powerful Oz behind MLM to verify that, in fact, I made this prediction. Let me give you some context. In May of 2021, InvestView iGenius announced a voluntary stock lockup of 1.4 billion shares, which at the time, according to this graph, were valued at about 25 cents per share. The price subsequently would tank to about its 4-year running average of 2 cents per share where it stands today. At the time, these shares amounted to 42% of all of InvestView iGenius share ownership. Now, this lockup was partially released in April of 22, immediately before there was a reverse stock split that resulted in a small price spike. This allowed some of the initial investors to recoup pennies on the dollar. Not great, but better than nothing. Now, this stock lockup ends on April 25th, 2025, in approximately 5 weeks from the date of this recording. My predictions were that there would be some shenanigans in early April 2025, similar to the spikelet in 2022 that allowed insiders to cash out. I further predicted that Brian McMullen, who owns currently 290 million shares, or 11% of the total, will exit his position. Again, bold prediction, and it's going to be difficult to verify, but we're going to try. And indeed, shenanigans began. In the March 4th and 5th 8K reports to the SEC, which you can look up online, the InvestView iGenius Board of Directors has authorized repurchase of up to $1 million in aggregate value of its shares of the company's common stock through March 6th, 2026. As of December 31st, the company had 1.8 plus billion common shares. And here's what the CEO said, Victor Oviedo. Particularly in light of our recent settlement with the SEC, and this is me talking now, this was a payment for a fine regarding the Apex program of $375 million, which was paid in January of 2025. Regarding all this, we believe the current share price does not adequately reflect InvestView's current intrinsic value or its long-term growth prospects, and therefore the repurchase of our shares could represent an excellent investment opportunity for both the company and our shareholders. I believe this to be an untrue statement. I believe that this buyback is intended to boost up the price of the stock so that the investors, when they exit their positions, will have a little more money in their pockets. And coincident with this, InvestView iGenius and DBR Capital, that is David B. Rothrock. He is the gentleman on the far right in the lighter brown suit. A photo taken in 2009. Very difficult to find photographs of this gentleman. He is an attorney and a car dealer, as suggested by this photograph. Anyway, DBR Capital and the company entered into an amendment to a securities purchase agreement that was approved by disinterested members of the company's board of directors. When we say disinterested, we mean those board members who are not David B. Rothrock. Pursuant to that agreement, DBR has been given until August 31st of 2025 to lend InvestView a minimum of $2 million and until December 31st, 2026, up to $5.7 million. So what does all this mean? InvestView iGenius hopes to boost their stock price ahead of termination of the lockup agreements so that the original investors can close their positions without taking too big a loss. And apparently they're going to need cash to do this, and Mr. Rothrock appears willing to help. Folks, Your skills, knowledge, and experience are way too valuable to waste in an MLM. That's all I got. See you in the next one.